Hi Lindsay, it's Wednesday, January 4th, and I'm shooting outside because the lighting is better, but there might be weird noises in the background. And I'm going to try to do this in like 20 minutes before my brother gets home from his tennis practice, because if he walks on up to the front door and I'm standing on the porch talking to my computer, he might make fun of me. I don't care if he thinks I'm weird, but I do care if he bugs me for the next few hours about it. Oh yeah, so today I'm gesturing all now because I'm standing up because there's no desk out here. Or bed. Yeah, but there's like people driving by and hopefully they don't think I'm strange. But they're kind of far away and I'm sure they have business to go about. So, I'm talking about sleep deprivation today. I'm going to hand it over now to me from this morning when I was walking to my bus stop. Warning, the footage you are about to see is very awkward and mostly of my chin. It was shot with my iPhone, and I was not looking at the screen or the camera while doing so. But I kind of like it. The lighting is nice. My hair looks better in the mornings. So, I didn't go to bed last night until like 3 in the morning. Yeah, and I stay up till like, not till 3 every night, but I stay up like past midnight pretty much every night, and thought I'd share my thoughts on sleep deprivation because I'm pretty well versed in the subject. Not really. I haven't read about it. I'm pretty familiar with the subject. First, I don't think I inherently like staying up late. The thing I like about it is that if I'm awake in the middle of the night, the rest of my family is asleep, and so then I'm alone. And I like being alone. That's something that's important to me. And I'm really bad at sleeping. I always have been. It takes me forever to fall asleep. And if I consistently stay up really late, then I'm always tired, which makes it a lot easier for me to fall asleep. And then I had to stop because I got to my bus stop. I like to be alone, not in the sense that I don't like people, because I do like people. I like people a lot. I would even go so far as to say that I love people. But spending time with other people is kind of inherently stressful for me. So it's really important to me that I be able to spend time by myself, like in the middle of the night when everyone else is asleep, or like right now when there's no one else at my house. The UPS guy just drove by, and he stared at me for a second. Inherently, I'm off topic. This is gonna get cut. What was I talking about? Sleep deprivation. Yeah, if you couldn't tell from my half asleep ramblings this morning, I consider the fact that being sleep deprived helps me go to sleep faster a pro, because if I'm getting enough sleep, I really literally lie in bed for 2 hours. The longer I lie in bed, the more awake I will feel. So it's like an escalating situation. Other things. Sleep deprivation really doesn't make me feel tired unless I stay up really late for like a week. Then I'm exhausted completely. But I stayed up till 3 last night and I'm totally fine right now. In the morning, I feel like crap if I stay up really late. But I kind of feel like crap every morning when I have to wake up and go to school. So, truck. The driver of that truck looked at me too. That's a dumb thing to say about myself. What am I talking about? What am I saying? Today, we had the longest pre-cal class ever. I have lots of footage now, but none of it's good. Space your shirt. Yay. My hands are in my pockets so that I don't gesture awkwardly. I'm gonna have to watch this when I'm done recording it. That's gonna be embarrassing. I wish I were a little bar of soap, bar of soap. Oh, I wish I were a little bar of soap, bar of soap. I would slide, slide, slidey on everybody's hiney. Oh, I wish I were a little bar of soap, bar of soap. What am I don't even know what this video is. Like, I'm gonna go sit on the windowsill and evaluate my life choices. And now we're back to the inferior lighting of the indoors because I'm irresponsible and didn't charge my laptop last night, so I had to come inside to plug it in because it was out of battery. This is the front of my house where my desk is. It's not very interesting. Setting keeps changing in this video. I forgot to mention that I shouldn't even be doing this because I have the outline for a research paper in AP English. AP English is scary. Due tomorrow, which I haven't done very much work on. But I care about this project, and I don't like research papers. I'm just gonna go through your video now and respond to the things you say. I wish we had a pop concert. Jazz music is cool. The new band director we have this year is a saxophone player, and he's like in charge of the jazz bands, and because that's like his thing, because he's a saxophone player. Oh yeah, I said jazz bands because he wants to try and have 2 of them if enough people try out. But there are no clarinets in our jazz bands, and that makes me sad because I don't play any other instruments. I actually asked him why. Me and one of my freshman buddies, we went over and asked him, and we were like, why are there no clarinets in the jazz bands? Clarinets like jazz music too. And like, clarinet was considered a jazz instrument. I thought it was a jazz instrument. Like, there's clarinet jazz music. And he was like, well. And then he started to tell us this long history about how jazz bands used to be full bands, but then the Great Depression hit, and it was too expensive to keep a full band, so they shrank into little smaller bands, and then the other band director added in, and he was like, typically, a jazz band has a saxophone player that can also play flute or clarinet if it becomes necessary. You guys may get a chance to play with our jazz band if there's a piece that requires clarinet, because our saxophone players don't play clarinet. At least not as well as our clarinet players do. I can't talk. I think you should name your new community. What is its defining feature? I have not ever played in an 1.5 hour long concert. Is this like you legit have to play for an 1.5 hour? Or is this like other people play for most of the song and then you come in occasionally? Because I don't think I could play for an 1.5 hour. Like, I don't know how much you practice, but I don't practice nearly as much as I should, so I can't play for very long amounts of time, like, without stopping. So that would be an issue for me, like, my mouth would get all... I find it funny that you got that flash thing for Christmas, because one of my outtakes from my last video was... It's got a flash. Whoa, my hair is also brown. I'm not sure you can tell. See there, you can see the brownness of it. It's brown. And I also have hipster glasses, except now I can't see it all because I have my contacts in. I had to take them off. I really could not see anything. That's fun. Oh my god. I just told a story to my computer without recording it. And now I feel dumb. My brother's home now, and I kind of don't want to keep filming because I feel awkward and embarrassed. I'm in my bedroom now because my family's here. I have a suggestion about the posters. I think you should like put them in really random places, like completely unrelated to band or your school.